You know how we love to do it every Monday to talk about health in My Health 101 show? But sometimes in life we are told we need to be a bit flexible to accommodate things and people. And that is why today we are doing the Caritas Nairobi Hour show, because in that particular show we talk about community development issues as well as issues that just empower communities. That is why today we have decided to just do a little bit of a shift from the Caritas My Health 101 show to the Caritas the Caritas Hour show. Once again to say hi to you, our listeners on 107.3. This is Radio Maria Kenya Nairobi, sauti ya Kikristo nyumbani mwako. All right. How are you, my visitors?
Fine, thank you very much.
And thank you so much for making time to, join us at Radio Maria Nairobi. Always a pleasure to have guests, join us. All right. Before we get into the topic of the day, perhaps you'd like to introduce yourselves. Klaus, please.
Hello guys, I'm Klaus Steinbacher. I'm from Germany. I live in Munich, in Germany, and I am an actor.
All right. What about this beautiful lady? I don't know you.
So my name is Laura Saumweber. I'm also living in Munich, in Germany, and I'm a freelance dancer and choreographer.
So what brings you guys here in Kenya?
We have a project together with Miss You Munich and Caritas Nairobi and the Schauburg in Munich, which is a theater mostly for kids. We decided together with Miss You to come and give a dance lab here, doing a workshop for kids from Nairobi and kids from Munich.
All right, that is amazing. So I believe we'll begin. You mentioned that you're an actor.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about that, because that's quite exciting. And also our listeners, majority of our listeners are actually youths. So I believe that is something they really want to hear about,
Okay. Well, I studied acting in Germany, in Munich, and then I've been in theater in the Schauburg, for example. And right now I do mostly movies, German movies, which are kind of international as well. For example, the last project I did was about a German football player. Maybe some people know him. He's called Franz Beckenbauer. Some people called him the Kaiser. It will be released in November.
This year?
Yeah, and that was one of my favorite projects.
Would you say that is one of your biggest projects you've done since your career?
I don't know yet because it isn't released.
I get your point, yeah.
Because I don't know how international it will be, but it was so much fun for me because I am a football player myself. I play a lot of football. So it was great for me to do that in a movie as well.
So how are you able to put yourself in character? Because I believe you've done different movies, you've assumed different characters. How are you able to, customize yourself, so to speak, to fit in those character roles? Is it hard?
Well, depends on the script and the role I have to play. Because first of all, there's always the script and the role. And then you need to figure out, okay, what is in that script that is most interesting for me. So what are the goals of that role I want to play, that character I want to play? And then I'd always check, okay, those goals my character has, are they different to my goals, or are they maybe kind of the same? And if they are similar, it's easier for me to play the role, the character.
Okay,
And,
I get your point, yeah. Would you say, as you conclude about you, because I know you don't want to make this about yourself, would you say that, do you follow the script to the letter? Must it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I've always wondered, personally.
I always try to bring something in from myself, but there are some scripts which are so good and the dialogues are so good that I just leave them like they are.
Okay. Thank you so much, Klaus. That is amazing. Laura, you're good this morning. You're loving Nairobi.
I totally love Nairobi.
Oh,
yes.
All right, I love that. When you were walking in the streets of Nairobi, you mentioned that the one thing that has touched you the most is that there's a lot of eye contact in Nairobi. Is that, can I call it a culture shock, or what would you call that? Is it a shock, or is it a culture,
I think it was like a surprise rather than a shock, because the shock, I don't know, it was something very positive for me to walk through the streets or to sit in the car and look out of the window, and I look at the people and they look back at me, and all this exchange and connection that you make in daily life here, it very inspired me. That people really take the time to look at you or give you a smile or make a short connection, even if you might never see each other again.
All right, thanks a lot for that. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Laura? You mentioned you're a choreographer, so
yes. I think like one of the things that accompanied me my whole life is the dancing. And I started in a very young age to dance, and I always continued, and I don't know, I have a very big passion for it, and I'm very happy that I could go on this pathway to make it a profession as well. So I went to study abroad. I went to the Netherlands and Spain to get lots of input and impulses that shaped my pathway. And I think what is very important to me is to open spaces of sharing and connection, and to try and look for these kind of settings in different ways. I work also in the theater, I dance myself on stage, but I do a lot of work with elderly people and young people. I try to bring people from different backgrounds together, so I don't know, this is something that is really close to my heart.
Would you say the choreography in Kenya or Africa is different from the kind of choreography there in Europe?